Hello everyone, today I'm back for another Minecraft statue tutorial. Today we're going to be building the 5th Doctor from Doctor Who. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this started. So to build the 5th Doctor, you're going to need white concrete, smooth quartz block, cut sandstone, mangrove button, smooth sandstone, red concrete, white terracotta, light gray terracotta, red nether bricks, my bad, block of bamboo, stone bricks, or just stone bricks, stone brick wall, iron bars, white wool, brown wool, strip birch wood, and spruce buttons. So once you have all those together, we can go ahead and begin. So to kick off your 5th Doctor statue, you're going to do a row of 8 with your white concrete on the ground. For the next row, we're going to do 1 smooth quartz block, 2 white concretes, 2 smooth quartz, 2 white concretes, 1 smooth quartz. For the next row, we're going to do 3 smooth quartz, 2 white concrete, 3 smooth quartz. The next 5 rows are the exact same. So what we're going to do is we're going to place 1 white concrete, 1 cut sandstone, my bad, 1 white concrete, 2 cut sandstone, 1 white concrete, 1 cut sandstone, 1 white concrete. And then what we're going to do is we're going to place a mangrove button on each of these white concretes. And you're going to repeat that 4 more times. So just like this. There we go. For the next row, we are going to do 1 red concrete, 1 cut sandstone, 1 white concrete, 2 cut sandstone, 1 white concrete, 1 cut sandstone, 1 red concrete. Go ahead and bring those red concretes forward by 1. For the next row, we're going to do 1 smooth sandstone, 1 red concrete, 1 white concrete, 2 cut sandstone. Golly, I cannot place blocks right. 1 white concrete, 1 cut sandstone, 1 red concrete, my bad, then 1 smooth sandstone. And go ahead and bring those smooth sandstones forward and the red concretes forward. And go ahead and fill these in with mangrove buttons. And then the final 2 rows of the legs, we're just going to place a 2x2 square of cut sandstone in the middle here. And then all around here, we're going to place a 2x2 square of smooth sandstone right here. And then 2 red concretes right here. So I actually am going to make the coat 3D on the statue. Actually, I think we need to do 1 more. Is it 1 more? It's 1 more. My bad. 1 more, guys. There we go. 1 more row. And one thing that I'm going to point out to you guys before we move on my 1st and 2nd Doctor statue, this does not apply to 3 and 4. On my 1st and 2nd Doctor statue, I went ahead and extended the coat out just by an additional row, just because I thought it made it look a little bit better. So you don't have to if you don't want to, but I thought it made it look a little bit nicer. So yeah, that's those. But anyways, back to this. So that is the legs done. If you want to go ahead and just fill in these with smooth sandstone just to make this a little easier, you can go ahead and do that. So there we go. So for the first row of the torso, we're going to do 1 red concrete on the ends of the row. We're going to leave a gap, place a red concrete here and here, and then a smooth sandstone on those 2 ends, and then 2 white concretes in the middle. Really quickly, we're going to go ahead and bring these out by 2 with the light gray on the ends, and then 2 with the white. Terracottas, of course. Go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. So just like that. What we're going to do is we're just going to do all this in 3D. So what we're going to do now, if I could find the correct source material photo. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to bring all of this, we're just going to start with the torso. So for the torso, what we're going to do is for the next 4 rows, we are going to do the exact same thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 4 rows of white concrete in the middle here. And then we're going to do 4 red concrete going up here. And then the rest is just smooth sandstone. So just like that. For the next row, we are going to do 1 red concrete going outward, just like this, a smooth sandstone on each side of that, and then just 2 white concretes in the middle here. For the next row, we're going to do another red concrete going out an additional row, and then just 2 smooth sandstones going in from that. And then on this row, we're going to place 2 red concretes in the middle as well. For the next row, we are going to do 3 smooth sandstone, 2 red nether brick, 3 smooth sandstone. For the next row, you're going to do 1 red concrete, 1 smooth sandstone, 4 white concrete, 1 smooth sandstone, 1 red concrete. In the final 2 rows, we're going to do a 2x2 square of smooth sandstone. Actually, it's a... Oh, my bad. I accidentally went 1 row too short. My bad, y'all. So it's going to be like this. Then we're going to move the white concrete up a row, the red nether brick up a row, and the red concrete up a row, and then just replace this with white. And move this up a row as well. Sorry, guys. I did that wrong again. I'm dumb. And here we go. So on the top of the statue, we're just going to do this shape right here. So here we go. This is what you should have. So I know that was kind of complicated, but this is what you should have in the end. So something that looks just like this. So now what we're going to do is we're going to bring all of these blocks forward except the white concretes in the middle and this red nether brick and the red concretes are here. So all of this is going to come forward unless you don't want to bring it forward. I mean, you don't have to. It's more of an optional thing, but I think it just makes the statue look even better if you do it. So. And then let's go ahead and just fill all this in. Keep filling too much on accident. So there's that. And then really quickly, we're just going to go ahead and get rid of the red nether brick. We're not going to need it anymore. Get out the block of bamboo. And what we're going to do is we're going to place his celery on here. So we're going to place a temporary block right here on the sandstone. And right underneath that, we're going to go 1, 2, 3 blocks of bamboo right there. And that is his stick of celery that he has right there. So that's the front of the build done. So moving on to the arms, they're pretty simple. We're going to do an additional row of white terracotta. Then we're going to do a row of the white concrete. And we're going to do 2 rows of the smooth sandstone. Then we're going to do a row of red concrete. And then the rest of the arm is smooth sandstone. But we are going to add a little bit of detail from the collar that we didn't add. So we're going to place a red concrete right here. And then we're going to place 2 red concretes right here. So we're going to do the same thing over here. So a row of white terracotta, row of white concrete, 2 rows of smooth sandstone, row of red concrete, and then the rest is just sandstone. We're going to add those few blocks of red concrete, just like that. So there you go. That is the front of the build done. So moving on to the side build. Side build's pretty simple, not much to it. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring back this smooth quartz by 1 and then 2 with the white concrete. So you're going to bring it back by 3 on the bottom, which is white concrete. The first two back rows are entirely just white concrete, so just like this. And then this entire top third row is smooth quartz. Regarding the sides first, you're pretty much just going to do the exact same thing as you did on the front. So we're going to skip a row, do the 4 white concretes, and then put cut sandstone in between. Make sure to put your mangrove buttons on each of those. Then we're going to bring this back by 3 with the red concrete, and then just bring the smooth sandstone back. Like that. Then we're going to bring the arm back by 3. We're going to start bringing this upward. We're going to do 3 here. We're going to do the 2 rows of the smooth sandstone, row of red concrete, and then the rest just smooth sandstone. We'll go ahead and fill in the shoulder. And this row right here is actually red concrete, so you can go ahead and just break that block and replace that. We won't need the block of bamboo anymore, so you can get rid of that. We will need the spruce buttons, and what we're going to do is we're just going to place 2 spruce buttons right here. The other side is the exact same, so we're just going to go ahead and get that over with really quickly. Come on. There we go. Let's place the buttons in there, just like that. And then for the side, just fill in the bottom. I'm also going to get rid of the smooth quartz because we won't need it anymore. It keeps throwing me off. So there we go. And then we'll add the 2 spruce buttons in. So just like that. For the back of the build, it's also pretty simple. What we're going to do is we're just going to fill in the back of the legs just how we did the front, except this time it's the exact opposite. Just the cut sandstone where the white concrete was. Go and place the mangrove buttons, just like that. And then we'll do an entire row of red concrete, and then the rest of the back is just smooth sandstone. Just like that. And then the entirety of the back of the arms pretty much are just a copy of the front, minus the 2 little light gray terracottas, of course. So there we go, there's that. Other side. You also won't need the cut sandstone anymore, so I'm going to get rid of that as well. So there we go. And then the back of the torso is entirely smooth sandstone. So you can just go ahead and fill this all in. And obviously the next build is going to be probably the craziest doctor build we're going to do yet. So you know what I'm talking about. So. And for the back, just for the collar, we're just going to fill this entire thing in with red concrete and then just do this right beneath it, just the collar piece. And yeah, that's it for that. Real quick, we can go ahead and do the sonic screwdriver. I know the 5th Doctor didn't really use his sonic screwdriver, but we're still going to do it anyways. So for his sonic screwdriver, we're going to place 1 stone brick right back here. We're going to knock out all these blocks in the hand and just replace them with stone bricks. We're going to place 1 stone brick wall right here. We're going to place 1 stone brick here, a red concrete, and then an iron bar right underneath that. So pretty much they took all the detail off of the 4th Doctor's, which was that little piece of gray, and they took it off. So it's even more bland than it was. So now for the head. So for the head, you're going to need white terracotta, light gray, white wool, brown wool, and stripped birch wood. So, for the head, we're going to go ahead and extend this forward by 2 with the white terracottas. Just go ahead and connect those together. We're going to do 2 light grays in the middle here. Go and just surround that fully, just like that. For this third row, we're going to do 1 white terracotta, 1 white wool, 1 brown wool, 2 white terracottas, 1 brown wool, 1 white wool, 1 white terracotta. Next row, 1 white terracotta, 2 stripped birch wood, 2 white terracotta, 2 stripped birch wood, and then 1 white terracotta. And actually, this end blocks birch wood as well. The next row, we're going to do 1 birch wood, 4 white terracottas, 3 birch wood. For the next row, we're going to do 2 birch wood, 2 white terracottas, 4 birch wood, and then the entire top row is just birch wood. So just like that. And then to add a little bit of detail, we're going to make like this kind of scar shape right here. And then right here, we're going to drag this all the way over, almost just to the second block to the end. This one you're going to drag all the way to the end. Same thing with this one and this right here. So that is the front of the 5th Doctor. Moving on to the left and right hand side. You guys probably know me well enough to what I'm about to say. So let's go ahead and just place the 2 rows of the stripped birch wood on the back here. Just like that. And then we're going to do 4 here, 5 here, 4 again for 2 rows, and then all the way. Just like that. The other side's going to be a little different just because we have the hair kind of combing over it. But we're going to do the 4, then the 5. And yeah, pretty much from this point forward, you're just going to build all the way over. So just like that. That's actually bothering me. I'm gonna change that. It's bothering me over here too. I get bothered really easily if you couldn't tell. There we go. That's a lot better. Okay, that one's bothering me too. Okay, never mind. No more. So for the back, entirely birch wood. Nothing too crazy. And then the top, you guessed it, entirely birch wood. So yeah, once you've done that, you will have finished your statue. So let me go ahead and get rid of my hand here. But there you go, guys. That is the 5th Doctor. Definitely not a crazy hard build or anything. I think he came out really good, actually. I'm pretty proud of this guy. So, but yeah, guys. Yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.